Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are continuing our starter account journey. Today I've got a contract from Hurston Dynamics, and this one is the Security Contractor Evaluation. So we've got to go down to Security Depot Hurston 1. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself armored up here. Get all of my various pieces of equipment on, get all of my different leg armor and all that different kind of stuff onto here. I am going to take my backpack just so that I've got a little bit of extra carrying capacity. We'll also take one of my rifles. Better take that one as well since we're running low on ammunition here. 2, 6. I really need to find a place to get some of that. We've got plenty of these, so I'm going to go ahead and stick those onto there, and then I've got a few extra over here, so I'm going to go ahead and stick those. There's my P8, right? Yeah, P8. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll load up on those. I am going to go ahead and drop my helmet here from my last mission, as well as the various different multi-tools. We're not going to need all of those in here, nor will we need any of the food and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer this over. Invasive lichen. Okay, so I'm not sure whether we can sell that or not. We'll have to find out here in the near future. I'm going to bring my cruise pulse. Well, we'll bring one of them at least, and the ranted dung we'll leave that behind as well. Salvo frag pistol. I'll go ahead and bring that with me also, because I'm not going to need that. Can I? Yes, I can bring that too. Okay, good. We'll go ahead and put our arm compartments on, and I think we will be good with that. Okay. We do have salvo frag. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just put those onto right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop down to the lobby here and get into our little aura. And we will head out to our mission for the day. For those of you who are just joining us, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button if you're wanting to stay tuned for the starter missions videos. As soon as 3.18 drops, I am going to be doing a completely new series, Starter Citizen. And essentially going to do a playthrough and basically do a zero to hero journey with the starter ship all the way up to wherever we decide to stop. We'll probably see about purchasing a couple of various different ships on the way. Probably end up getting the Gladius so that we can do some heavy combat missions. We'll see about getting a transporter so that we can do some decent cargo missions. We may see about getting like a Cutlass Black or something like that, and getting the Grey Cat Rock so that we can do some of the little mining activities that go along with that, essentially mining up the little dolomite and aphrite and that kind of stuff on the surface. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and do our ground mission here. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure. I don't think I've got anything in. Oh, let's go ahead and put that into local. We don't want to lose that in case we lose our ship here. And we'll go ahead and see what we can get up to. So it was interesting in my last video at the tail end of it there. We had a little bit of excitement as there was an enemy combatant in a ship up above the location, and ended up ended up scaring him off. I think he'd probably bet on the Aurora being a little bit of an easy kill. And I'm not an easy kill. And so we were able to scare him off. But I wouldn't be opposed to seeing some more of that. I actually quite relished the idea of going up against decent players in the Aurora, even though it's not particularly well suited for going up against military-oriented ships, and especially the light fighters. It'll do decently well against larger, less maneuverable targets or lesser skilled opponents. So it's always interesting to run into those people who think there's something big in the verse and decide to take you on because you're in a starter ship and end up getting their butts kicked. It doesn't happen all too often. I guess I don't really fly around in a starter ship all too often either, so that could be part of it. I may make a little bit more of an effort to do that and see what sort of attention we can attract. Now, Security Depot Hurston 1 is one of those places where people go to clear their security, their crime stats. So we're going to have to be careful as we come in here just to make sure that we don't have anyone else camping the location. Or anyone else down there clearing the crime stat. I guess we'll find out as we get closer to the location here what exactly is going on. Because we're authorized here and no one else coming in would be. Hopefully that will keep the disturbances. Well, I suppose other people could come down for a similar mission. But hopefully that'll keep the incidences of people coming in and wrecking our ship to a minimum. Don't really have anything on board right now worth taking, or really that I'm concerned about losing at this point. So, you know, if we do lose our ship, it's just a case of having to either bum a ride or else, well, I guess I'm not sure exactly what we do at that point. Perhaps just respawn at the closest zone. There we go. Alright, good. We'll go ahead and turn the engines off. I'm going to put full power over the shields. Turn the lights off here. And we'll go ahead and get out of our seat. So this is the Hurston version of the security bunker. There we go. Not too bad. Go ahead and grab a screenshot here quickly. Alright. Don't have any extra ammunition for that one, so we'll just go with this one. This is a lighter rifle, but it does a decent amount of damage, and it's pretty quick to go up to aim down sights. We do have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 security personnel still up. The Hurston ones have got the yellow armor, and they also have some black, so we'll have to watch out for them so that we don't get them killed in the crossfire. That wouldn't do us any good at all. There we go. Alright, so there's one of the yellow and black right there. They're not running around like there's any danger, so that's kind of strange. I wonder if this hasn't initiated properly or something. It's like they don't even recognize that I'm here. That's kind of strange. Hello, boys. Anyone? It would appear that we've either got server issues or else something very strange has happened, because I'm not seeing any baddies here. Now you can, if you have a crypto key here, hack your way into the terminal. Oh, this is fun. No, not grab. It's supposed to be a way to open it. There we go. Occasionally, just like this, you'll have these little UEE badges that you can find in those, and sometimes people are interested in either purchasing them off of you or in some cases stealing them off of you. But there is absolutely no one around, which is kind of strange. I think I'm gonna go back to my ship and we'll see if we can like fly out of the area and have it respawn. Respawn the enemy AI, hopefully. Yeah, it looks like looks like there's already been some action here. Devastator shotgun, counter rifle. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that. Those are pretty popular for some reason. I've not really used them myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just head up to the surface here. And at the very least, we'll be able to put this into our ship. Take it along with us. That's really quite weird. Climb inside here. Grab this. There we go. And now we can go ahead and pop it into storage. Perfect. Okay, so this one appears to be bugged. Unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll turn the engines on here. Have to abandon this one. Okay. Let's try this again here. Bounty Hunter. Evict illegal occupants. We did that yesterday. Crusader. Hurston Dynamics. Mercenary. Security Contractor. Let's accept this again. HDSF Sherman. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and get out of atmosphere here quickly. And this will allow us to get our contractor rating. There we go, perfect. Alright, so we've cleared atmosphere. Go ahead and quantum travel around the planet to this one. Pick up when we get to the location. Okay, so we're coming up on Sherman here. Drop our landing gear. Thankfully this one's in the daytime, so we don't have to worry about crashing into the surface because we can't see. Ship down nice and gently. Very good. Turn the engines off. Full power to shields. And we'll go ahead and get... Oh. Hang on. Oh, maybe we won't. I don't like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put this elsewhere, because definitely getting some wind there, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll park this over here. This is somewhere where it can't blow away on us.
Engines are off.
There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. Hold still. Don't you go anywhere. I've had enough chasing you across the surface of the planet. You stay sitting. Thank you very much. All right. So I did hear some gunfire from inside. So hopefully that means the AI are working properly. We don't have two bugged missions in a row. They appear to be kind of all stacked up together. Not really walking around or anything. Yeah, they're okay, good. There's definitely some. Got him. Right, 19 bullets left. Oh, goodness. Oh! No! Sorry, guys. Oh! Nothing. I'm pretty sure that was my ship. Oh. So I'm now not authorized to be here. I've gotten myself a crime stat, which we'll take a quick look in here, but yeah, that's not good news. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here before we get ourselves shot. This is the wrong way. And take out any extra security guard. Oh, not security guards. We don't want to take them out. We need to go down a level here, I think. To our good deeds, even though we did assault a security officer, that wasn't our intention. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. That's one of the reasons that I don't particularly advocate for doing these missions around Hurston. Unfortunately, they look very similar. Yep, and our ship's blown to pieces as well. So, unfortunately, we do have a little cargo crate here, and that's got our little Kana rifle. So, unfortunately, I think at this point we're pretty well stuck. No, put that back on and carry this one. There we go. And at this point, we can do one of two things. We can either see about hoofing it to the next closest location, which I think is quite a little ways away from here. We can call for a ride, which I don't think we'll have a whole lot of success with, unfortunately. Or we can, for right now at least, until 318 drops, we can log out and we'll respawn back at the closest space station. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And actually, that's going to dump me back at Grim Hex. So we'll see about respawning from there and going and clearing our crime stat. Okay, so here we are in Grim Hex. Yes, there are all sorts of interesting things here in the area. Thankfully, clearing a crime stat when it's only a lower level, we should be able to do relatively easy. We don't have any outstanding fines because we now have a crime stat. So it's not quite the same. In 318, they've actually changed that. So as long as you haven't killed anyone, and you only have like assaulting a security officer or trespassing or something like that, only a level 1 or a level 2 crime stat, you can just go and pay off the fine, and it's not that big of a deal. So, but as soon as you've killed someone, that's a felony, and you'll get a crime stat 3, and then you will have to follow this procedure to try and clear your crime stat. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to load these onto our person here. There we go. Notice I do have everything still equipped that I had with me. I am going to go ahead and we'll head out. And we'll have to claim the Aurora because it got all blown up. Unfortunately, the winds of Hurston are not much nicer than the winds over on, what was it, Euterpe, Calliope, that we did in one of the previous missions. And parking on the windward side of a bunker just forced our ship into it. So we're going to go ahead and we'll get our ship. I'm just going to go ahead and pay the expedite fee here. It's only going to be a couple hundred. There we go. We'll go ahead and claim this guy. 40 seconds. And we'll go ahead and pay the expedite fee. There we go, a couple hundred. And retrieve him. And there we go, Hangar 5. Okay, so Grim Hex, this is basically if you have a crime stat, this is where you'll wake up. Because none of the other stations in the system want to deal with you. But this is kind of the home of all the cutthroats and thieves and murderers and all the other criminal element in the system. Because here they don't ask, and you're essentially free to do whatever you want. There's also no communication satellite, which means essentially anything goes. You can perform naughty acts at will, and essentially pay no penalties for it. Unfortunately, that also means that anyone else can do the same. So you gotta watch other people as well, because not all of them are unintentionally criminals. Some of them are intentionally criminals and quite happy to take you out. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a journey out to Security Post Korea, which is orbiting the moon of Selin. And as you can see, there we go, I've got a crime stat 2 because I've assaulted a security officer. Not intentionally, but friendly fire accidents are not very well taken by the security personnel. So we're gonna have to go and get this cleared so that we can continue our adventures in the verse. Thankfully, because I wasn't running around just, shooting down all the other security personnel in there trying to get out, we did just kind of run around and get out of there without incident. We shouldn't have to have a decent amount of time doing this. It'll be a relatively, hopefully, quick and easy endeavor. I'm going to go at this from the top side of Korea here, because I've gone up from the bottom side of it several times. Oh goodness, yeah, we do have someone here. Cosmic Tiger, what's he in? A Gladius? Yeah, that's not going to end well for us. Alright, well, he is launching missiles. Maybe? Okay, no, he's flying off. Maybe he's decided to leave us alone. Deemed us not worth the time and effort. Hopefully. It's kind of strange. The station's not targeting us currently. Uh-oh. There it is. You go ahead and turn on my lights here. Let's try and sneak this in here. go. Leave our shields all the way up. There we go, and we'll go ahead and get out of here. There we go. Alright, so from here we are going to go ahead and head down to the landing pads. I'm going to stay in the dark side of things here so that hopefully we don't attract too much attention. And we don't have to deal with the guy in the Gladius out there. Because it's one thing to die because of you doing something that you shouldn't have. It's entirely another thing to get killed because a criminal's out there hunting you down. Kicks and grins. Go ahead and go over the edge of the pad here so that we don't come crashing down. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Landing pads. So we shouldn't have to worry about him coming and bothering us here. Interesting. Because I don't think he can get close enough to the station without taking fire himself. We are going to have to watch out for... Hang on. Make sure he's down. That wasn't good. Alright, good. And we'll go ahead and get this cleared. Oh, good. Yeah, another crypto key. We'll take that. Make sure that that's still progressing. It is. Very good. That was rather fortuitous, actually, that he was coming in at the same airlock that we were. So I'd have hated to run into him in here. Well, we didn't know that he was coming. Would have been bad. So we've probably got a minute or two at most until if he's got friends, somebody comes and tries to help him out. Go ahead and turn up my volume here so I can hear a bit better. There we go. Continue. Perfect. Just to listen for any sort of footsteps. so far. Good, that's continuing to clear. Continue that. Check and see if there's anything. Oh, can take that. Not every day you run into one of those. Almost done. Never a bad idea to stay moving when at all possible. Attempting access. Alright, good. Go ahead and dismiss that. And we'll clear that crime stat. And that's going to disappear. Perfect. And we are a good guy again. Okay. Good, so we're going to go ahead and log out there. I'm going to go back and check this airlock. I can't remember if it was this one. Oh, it wasn't that one. Okay. Alright. Whoa! Oh, careful, careful, careful. Thanks. Alright, and we're gonna head up to our Aurora here. We'll stay in the dark side of things. Once again, just to stay out of the way of anyone else who might wish us harm. Yeah, anyone coming in at Korea, you assume they've got ill motives. Unfortunately, it's very much shoot on sight. Because if you're there, there's there's a good chance that you're a bad guy as well. Now this has all been reworked in 3.18, so a lot of this is going to change. Oh goodness! Not sure exactly what I ran into there. Turn that off and get into our ship here. Perfect. All right. Couldn't put that away. It was a rather short trip on the wrong side of the law, but we've gotten everything cleared up now. Okay. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Sorry, mate. Shouldn't have come in after us. And at this point, I am just going to go ahead and take things back to Yella. Turn our volume back down now, so that we're not half deafened. We're out. There we go. We'll jump back to Yella.
Is now on.
And drop our stuff off.
Quantum drive is now off.
So if Grimhex is the outlaw station around Crusader, the good guys space station
Is now off.
in the area is Port Olisar. And unfortunately, there's no respawn there. There's no medical beds or anything like that. So it does. Oh, goodness gracious! It does make it rather hard to make it your home base. So generally, people are making Grimhex the base of operations, even though it is a pirate area. It's still very much utilized by both the there we go. Both the good guys and the bad guys in the system. It's a mixed bag. Anyone's guess, really. Alright, we're going to go ahead and yeah, no, we should be good here. Oop, sorry. Landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. Alright. Perfect. Alright, turn off our engines. And we'll go ahead and get out of here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, we've had a little bit of a misadventure. Ended up in the armpit of the Stanton system, Grimhex. But we we are a good guy again. We've got our crime stack cleared. So I'm gonna leave this one right here, and we'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.